A Texas sheriff has issued a warning about a dangerous anti-government movement known for killing cops around the state. Texas law enforcement's concerned about the sovereign citizens movement.
Former FBI Deputy Director Danny Coulson is joining us live to talk more about this group. What's this group up to, Danny? What's this all about?
It sounds like it's a protest type thing. You see these groups grow up periodically. Before the Oklahoma bombing, they got to be groups like this got to be very powerful. We had the Texas Constitutional Militia here, and basically this case is a little surprising to me because generally speaking, these types of individuals and groups only recognize sheriff's deputies and sheriffs as lawful law enforcement. So the fact that one of them would kill a sheriff's deputy is kind of unusual. By the way, it's a terrible tragedy, and we need to keep that in mind, that we lost a courageous individual and a good family man, I'm sure. But they believe in the very basic part of the Constitution. They don't believe that you have to have a driver's license. They don't think you should have any kind of a gun permit, concealed carry permit. They think the Constitution gives them that right, and sometimes they get a little off the reservation.
As far as trying to deal with groups like this, which is the greater danger, domestic terrorist group like this or radical Islam?
I don't think you can say one's more dangerous than the other. I think that we lost a lot of people at the Oklahoma bombing, if you remember that, and they were people that were similar in their beliefs. Radical Islam is more of a worldwide movement, and they're both dangerous. And I think one of the things that we have to remember in law enforcement that it's just not the Middle Eastern type people we have to worry about. But there's other people in the United States here that are born here and bred here and have their own strange, convoluted sense of value, and they're both dangerous.
Well, this group is particularly shadowy. What should people be aware of? What should they look for?
I think the first thing we have to do is, and the sheriff's done that, is remind police officers and sheriff's deputies and other law enforcement officials to be very, very careful when they make a routine car stop. They have to be on their toes. They have to be very vigilant and be prepared that these people don't recognize general law enforcement people. The other thing is just be vigilant. If the local citizens get any kind of information about people involved in this type of thing, they need to go to the local sheriff's office or call the FBI and talk to them about it.
All right. Thanks so much, former FBI Deputy Director Danny Coulson.